Hey guys, it is Wednesday, April 24th. It is around 9:30 in the morning. I was going to try and do a quick little video of the house before the disaster hit. But we're getting new windows. I ordered them back in September. Look at that. So this whole window is being replaced. That window is being replaced. Look at it, it's just awful. I can't wait to replace that. We haven't opened this in a couple years because the screen broke and I knew I was getting new windows. I just wasn't sure when, so it's like you don't want to fix it. And anyway, so once we get the new window in here, it's going to be a crank window. It's going to be able to open, let the heat out in the summertime. We have an air conditioner, so we've been using... We haven't necessarily needed to open this, but there's those days, you know, those really cool days where you just want to have the windows open and fresh air come in the house when you're doing your big spring clean. Can't do that with a crappy window and no screen. So the cats are very interested in what's going on, especially Louis. He's waiting for his opportunity to escape this craziness. You just want to escape, don't you? So, and then they're doing the 3 front windows right now. So they're all going to be crank style open windows. These are all old windows. Very, very old wood windows. So when they built this cottage, they would have just installed these. And then over time, the person put the secondary window on the outside, which is a storm window. So you can't clean between that storm window and this window without taking it apart like a lot. And then this broken window up here. We used to have a tree here, if you guys remember the tree being taken down. Back when Ben was probably like 3, lightning hit it and exploded the tree that way. Debris actually hit my neighbor's house. But that whole thing came down. I think it broke that window, tore that screen, and duct tape holding it together. That's different duct tape, that's from Louis clawing at it. But that was a new screen, and then Louis decided to wreck the screen. You fix things and then they just break it. But as you can see, one of my favorite things about this is it really forced me to take apart this whole desk. You know, I just realized you guys probably might wonder why it's not painted. Probably like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, we were very anxious to move. We really wanted to move, and it was like a good time. And we actually put a down payment on a house up north, and it was a beautiful house, 2 stories, circular staircase, basement, like everything was awesome. But we couldn't sell this house. I'm not sure if we were asking too much. Nobody wanted a 2-bedroom. It's hard to sell a 2-bedroom. Only buy 3-bedroom homes, people. They sell faster. So we were in a rush to sell the house, so we bought a bucket of this. I think she said, at the time, she said this color really helps sell a house. Obviously didn't. But our house was white, so we painted it this beige just to get away from the white. And of course, this whole desk unit was right up against that corner. And so we didn't have time to dismantle all my desk and my work, pull it away, paint that, and put it all back. And because I was renovating the house as quickly as I could and painting it and working at the same time. Plus I had a full-time job with the school board at that time as well. So it was absolute chaos, stressful time in my life. So it was like paint around the desk, and then if it sold and we started moving, then we'd just finish the wall off and everything would have been fine. That was our plan, just to save a bit of time. So when the desk's all put together and back, you can't tell. Whew. I guess now would have been a good time to buy another bucket of paint and just do that one wall and that wall just to finish that off while the table's away. Maybe I might just do that. Anyway, so everything is dismantled, destroyed, waiting for the guys to finish. Oh, we're also going to get a back door. This door, you can probably see it's not good all the way around. This floor needs to be done. By the time these guys are finished, I'm going to have to probably re-side the whole house. So I'm sorry, I'm itchy because I'm like running around dusting. I just finished cleaning my desk from top to bottom, and it was all dusty on the back. Like I said, the desk hasn't moved in a while, so it was a full dismantle and So I hope these guys are as good as the last guy. We had these are Northern Comfort doors and windows, and we had this door replaced and the front door, and they've been working flawlessly. They look great. They're beautiful. That's why I saved up money to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows done, plus the back door. And I trust them that they're going to do a good job. I was kind of hoping I'd get the guy that was here last time, but these guys seem to be just as good. Our next step will be to do this window. I'm not sure how they would do this window, because this is where we put our air conditioner in. So whatever window they put in there is going to have that air conditioner in there. We did discuss having an actual central air unit, but nobody sells a small enough unit for this size of house. But maybe we just have to go big. I don't know. Turn it into a meat locker. So this window and Ben's window and the bathroom window are the last 3 windows that need to be done. I can only afford what I just did. Very expensive to do windows right now. Even the salesman, when he was talking to me, he's like, goes, yeah, if you had done it like, I don't know, 6 months earlier or something, he said the price of doors or windows, one of those two, like went up dramatically. I'm not sure what happened in the world of windows, why it would dramatically increase. And plus, back in the summer, I think you could have got $500 back from the government per window and door you replaced. Missed out on that, so we would have actually saved $2,500 if we had done it 6 months early. And I didn't know about it, so didn't know about it, wasn't planning on doing windows at that time, so oh well, missed out on that. Sometimes you miss out on things. I missed out at big time. The cats seem to be handling it well for the first little bit. Not so well. Right, Ninja? Running around. What the hell's going on? What's the banging? My computer needs a little bit of a dusting. Look at this. So I'll take that outside. Take it apart. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And when everything... I'll show it to you when it's done, and then when I put everything back. So again, all wood windows. Wood window. Back door, and then the other windows at the front. Oh, too bad I didn't show you guys. I think Carol did take a picture. Carol did take a picture of me taking apart some stuff in there, so maybe we can show you that. Alright, until later. It's almost 11, and this is my new office. So at I realized I forgot to... I uploaded yesterday's video with asagi, I guess the fried soup dumpling video. I put it up yesterday unlisted and let my patrons see it for the first 12 hours. And then I forgot to make it go live this morning because of what's going on today. So I had to like rehook up this whole system. I wasn't going to hook this up necessarily, but I had to. I was just going to basically work here all morning, but this is my office for the day. This is my work environment for the day. How's your work environment today? All right. Nice. So again, I had two. This was like a solid piece. There used to be windows here, like I said, and the windows they had here were crap. So when we had to use this as a spare room for a few months, because we had a person from Germany stay with us for a while, Inca, if you can remember that. And so we kind of made this into a makeshift bedroom, and the only way to keep it warmer was to block these in, block this in, insulate, buy a new window for there, which they removed, and they're letting me keep that. Well, I'm asking to keep that window, but this is so much better. Carol's gonna be so happy. And unfortunately, again, this used to be the outside of the house, there and there. This used to be just a porch, and then whoever owned it before us, he decided to make it a 3-seasonal room by boxing it in, but they just did a really, really crappy job. Not that I could do any better. I'm not a contractor. I don't know how to do all this stuff, so So I guess the next step will be to get somebody in here to figure out how to make this better, because I can't do it. I don't have time. I'd rather make content for you guys and keep growing my channel than futz around with this stuff. So they are almost done. Unfortunately, the door they brought had a dent in it, so they're not going to replace our back door until they get a replacement door, which will suck because it will take anywhere from a day to a month or even more to get another door to put it back into that spot. That's unfortunate, but it looks like they're finished on the inside of the living room. Like that window's completely 100% done. That window's 100% done. That window, he's just cleaning up in there. I think the actual windows on the inside are done. He just needs to, he's just working on the, I'm not sure what it's called, fascia? Something. On the outside, just cleaning that up. Again, I had to take my awning off. We have an awning here that we put up along the back, basically for the fact that in the summertime the sun sets there, heats up the kitchen like crazy, so there are days we don't even cook because of the heat that the sun radiates. So we bought that about 4 years ago now, maybe 5, and when the awning's all the way out, it creates lots of shade here. We can sit out there in the sun. It's nice. But yeah, not a very productive day for me. I'm just waiting for them to finish up on the inside so I can start putting things back, and then I can get back to work. Hey guys, it's now Thursday afternoon around 4:30. I just came back from a bike ride. It's like 15.15 kilometers. My time was 45 minutes and 31 seconds. My average speed was 19.9 kilometers per hour, which is a good start for me for the year. And again, just kind of taking it easy with my leg. Plus I was on a mountain bike. Big difference between a mountain bike and a road bike. 542 calories. That's what it should be. And my average heart rate was 138 beats per minute. I'd like to get that up to 145. But maybe as I get older, it's going to keep dropping. I don't know which way it goes. So here are the windows. We'll finish it up. Look, there's Sunny first of all. Sunny, hi. And there's Sam. He just came in from a little outside break. Yeah, he went outside for a minute. And there's Ninja is over there. And then we've got Louie. How do you like the new windows, buddy? Not bad, eh? All right. So this is the first big window. It's funny because it's so brand new that it looks like there's no window in there, because the window, like I said before, had 2 separate kind of windows. One was a storm window, and dirt got in between those two. So for the last umpteen years, it's been dirty looking out that window. So all of a sudden you see this perfectly clean window. It looks great. So we've got the crank windows. You just pull that up, just like that. Pop out your crank. What? And crank, always forgets a way to do it. I guess it's always going to be counterclockwise, and it will go out to 92 degrees, just over 90 degrees, so 92 degrees. That's what the guy said anyway. There were a couple issues. One issue was, actually I'm going to keep that open for Sam. Sam's going to be waiting for you-know-who to come home any minute now. The only thing was the back door. It had a dent in it, so they didn't install it. So that's the only thing that's not installed. So I only paid for the windows. So nice window here. Look at that flip block thing. It makes a funny noise. Apparently this sometimes touches that window and squeaks. But I can have that open now. Let the wind come in here with a nice screen on it. And then I got my desk all back. It still has some clutter to it, even though I just put it back together. That's the way I pretty much took it apart, was in this order. So I'm going to maybe streamline it a little bit more. This is where the printer used to go. I think I'm going to put the printer back here because I don't necessarily need it to be right beside me anymore. I don't do a whole lot of printing. And here's our sunroom. Looks great. I put a picture up on Instagram if you're not following me on Instagram. So crank here. The other problem was one of the screens was framed too tight, so it bowed out. It bowed out like this. So he put a note in the thing to go take it and get us a new one. I guess they have to make us a brand new one. Everything's custom built, right? So these aren't just like normal windows. They're custom built to a specific design. So Ninja or the cats like to sit here. I open this window now. I had to put a chair there for another cat. I was thinking the other problem too is I wish I had put the crank on that spot. That's just the way it goes, you know. You can't sometimes picture it until it's already done, and you're like, oh, I should have done it over there, because chances are we're going to be putting stuff here, and it might be blocking that possibly. I guess as long as we keep stuff just a little bit away like that, then we'll be good. There's the wheel of death, the wheel of beer. There's all my hoodies, lots of hoodies. Indonesia. These are all the people like you guys who sent me postcards from all over the world. Scotland, Santa Rosa, somewhere in Japan, I believe, Indonesia, Arizona. I thank you guys for sending me postcards. I still accept postcards from anywhere in the world. That would be great. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to shoot for today. Not a whole lot to shoot today. Oh, hi! Sneak attack from Carol.
You didn't see the car in the driveway through the nice new window?
No, I was concentrating on the window. You parked so far up that I couldn't see the car. Did you guys notice? I didn't notice. Anyway, bye.